Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for keeping it here at News 2. Unfortunately, the drought continues to get worse across the Triad. Each and every one of our 15 counties now under extreme drought. You can see we're actually among the rule around the exception. 59% of the state now under at least extreme drought at the moment. You do see, from really Alamance County all the way up to Allegheny and Wilkes. Yep, we're seeing all kinds of red right now over the Tar Heel State. In fact, 100% of the Tar Heel State under that moderate drought, 96% of North Carolina under severe drought. Again, we're one step beyond that. Rain chances? Nope, that's not a glitch. Unfortunately, nothing doing the rain department over the next 5 days. As we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe we could see those start to increase again, but quite literally, it's just going to be a drop in the bucket compared to what we need. And that could be anywhere between 10 to 15 inches over the next month to put that drought to bed. That's what we need. It's not in the forecast, to be clear. Certainly not today. Temperatures in the mid 60s. I was talking about a cover girl kind of day, or it could be a cover guy. Hey, it's 2026. We listen and we do not judge. Looking at your satellite and radar, not a whole lot going on yet. Could there be a heavier cloud or maybe a stray shower, something that looks a little bit more threatening? Absolutely. I can't rule out the strayest of stray showers today, especially north of the I-40 corridor heading into the Reedsville area, maybe along the North Carolina-Virginia border. But for the most part, again, we are going to remain dry, not only today, but probably for the next 5 days moving forward. This upper level low swinging through to our north, that's bringing in that cooler air out of the north and west. You can see that with the cooler colors. But once it swings away, it is a ridge's time to shine. What I mean by that, high pressure building in out of the south and east, that's going to fuel some air coming in out of the south and west. It's over the Gulf. Not only is it going to be warm, it's also going to be significantly more humid. So we're going to start to track that mugginess building in by the end of the weekend, Monday, Tuesday. It's not going to be unbearable. It's not going to be tropical, oppressive, anything like that. But it will start to feel a little bit more like summer than it certainly feels right now. Looking at your futurecast overnight tonight, again, the strayest of stray showers, certainly a possibility, but I think the bigger story will be another cool, if not chilly morning as we kick off the final day of the work week. Mid 40s around the Triad, but yeah, could see some 30s sprinkled in there by the afternoon, though. Going to be another gorgeous one. Mid 70s on the way as we get into our Saturday. A little bit more mild, 40s and 50s kicking off the weekend. Back into the mid 80s, and it only gets hotter. We're climbing the ladder as we move into Sunday. It's been 270 days dating back to August of last year. That's the last time we cracked the big 9-0. That streak, it is in some major jeopardy moving forward into the weekend and beyond, because if we don't get there on Sunday, we have plenty more cracks at it Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday as well. And that's when we start to see maybe a stray storm chance build back in. As I mentioned, though, a drop in the bucket. Unfortunately, folks, this drought is going to get worse before it gets better.